A very warm greetings to all my lovely dear students. I am once again back with your English classes. Students, today in this video, I will be doing the kinds of preposition, that is preposition of movement and preposition of time. In the previous video, I taught you what is preposition and preposition of place. So a small recap, students. What is preposition? Preposition is a word which shows relation of a noun or a pronoun with another word in the sentence. For example, I gave you the example as some flowers and a vase. When they were separate, no relation. But when I kept all the flowers in the vase, then the sentence which we found was the flowers are in the vase, and the word in, it was showing the relation between the flowers and the vase. So this was the definition which I explained you in the previous video, and then I explained you preposition of place. Preposition of place tells us where people or thing are. That means it tells us the position of the noun. Now students, I will be teaching in this video preposition of movement and preposition of time. So first we will study preposition of time. Now in short I can explain as preposition of time tells us when things happen. That is, it shows the relation of a noun or a pronoun with the other words in the sentence in term of time. In the term of time, or at a moment, or it shows a span of time. So now students, have a look at the board. So the second topic is preposition of time. It tells us when things happen. When means time. It tells us about the nouns or pronouns in a certain moment or span of time. That means it refers to time. I am repeating once again. It tells us about nouns and pronouns in a certain moment or at a certain span of time. In other words, in another definition, we can take as it shows relation of a noun or pronoun with other words in a sentence in term of time. For example, the preposition of time are at, on, in, before, and etc. Means many more are there. So I am repeating once again, students. Please have a look at the board carefully. The second kind is preposition of time. It tells when things happen. It tells us about the nouns or pronouns in a certain moment or span of time. It shows relation of a noun, pronoun with other words in a sentence in term of time. Example, and, at, on, in, before, etc. Now students, let us take some example and understand it in a more better way. Now let us take some examples of preposition of time. The first one, at. What is at? And where do we use at? When we talk about an exact point of time, when we are talking about some exact point of time, we use at. For example, the assembly starts at 7 a.m. That means at dot 7 a.m. the assembly will start. So at is used to show an exact point of time. The second one, for. For shows a length of time. That means it speaks about a stretch of time. That is length. For example, he was waiting for 2 hours. So here students, for shows the length. That means for 2 hours he was waiting. And the third one, let us take the third example as on or from. Where do we use on or from? On or from is used to refer a particular hour, day or time. On or from is used to refer a particular hour, day or time. For example, my birthday is on 15th May. So it is telling exact date. So I'm repeating once again. At, it talks about an exact point of time. For tells us the length of time or the stretch of time. And on or from tells us a particular hour, day or time. Now the last example of preposition of time is in. Now here I have written it, see. Preposition of time, the last is in. Now where do we use in? In refers to time that is not exact. Like at, we are using at exact time. But in is used or refer to time that is not exact. That means it tells the duration, that is during a day or a month or a week. So in is used to refer the time that is not exact but during a day, month or maybe week. For example, I like traveling in winter. So it is telling a whole period, that is a whole month, winter. So example, I like traveling in winter. In is preposition here and it is preposition of time. Students, there are some more. I have just explained you 4. There are some more preposition of time. For example, since, till, by, after, before, during, etc. Students. Now have a look at the board once again. I am repeating it once again for your help. The last is in. In refers to time that is not exact, that is during a day or a month or a week. Example, I like traveling in winter. And then students, these are the examples of some more preposition of time, that is since, till. Students, now we will do the last kind of preposition, that is preposition of movement. Preposition of movement, as the name suggests, it tells the movement or direction. In short, we can say that it tells us how people or thing move and where people or thing move to. Have a look at the board now. So this is the third and the last kind of preposition which we will be doing is preposition of movement. It tells us how people or thing move or where people or things move. Define or definition. It tells about movement and direction of a noun or a pronoun. So it tells us the movement or the direction in which a noun or a pronoun is moving. Let us take some examples here. Naina ran through the forest. The preposition is through and it is telling the movement. So it is preposition or the direction. In which direction? It is through the forest. So through is preposition of movement. Second one, he walked along a dusty path. Along is preposition of movement. Students, there are some more preposition of movements. Examples like towards, to, into, across and many more, students. Now again have a look at the board carefully. The last topic is preposition of movement. It tells us how people or things move or where people or things move. Definition. It tells about movement and direction of a noun or a pronoun. Example, Naina ran through the forest. Through is preposition of movement. Number 2, he walked along a dusty path. Along is preposition of movement. Some more prepositions are towards, to, into, across and many more. So students, with this we have completed the explanation of chapter 9, that is prepositions. In the previous video, I explained you about preposition and one kind of preposition, and today in this video, I explained the other two. So students, hope this topic is clear to you. And in the next video, we will be solving the textual exercises. Till then, students, take care and goodbye.